Hello kids, this is Miss Greta here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a glog, which is an online interactive poster where you can insert text, images, video, and audio. You want to make sure that your parent permission slip is turned in before you can start this project, and that your parents copy me on the email that they sent to Glogster, giving them their permission for you to use this website. So once you've completed those steps, you can type in the web address, which is edu.glogster.com. We will be creating an account that is free and is only good for 30 days. So you want to click login in the top right hand corner, and then sign up again in the top right hand corner, and sign up again. Your username will be the same username that you use for all the accounts as well as your password. And you can finish filling out the rest of the form with your email and other demographical information. And once you're done, you can click sign up. And right now, I'm going to log into my account to finish showing you how to create the project. This will be an individual project, but you can share pictures and anything else posted in the shared folder for our class. So when you log in, you'll come up to a screen like this, and you can press Create New Glog. And then you can click Vertical or Horizontal Glog because we're not going to be using a pre-made template. So there's going to be a few items on your glog, but we can get rid of them. You simply click on the object and press the Delete key on your keyboard, or there'll be a mini toolbar, which I will further explain in a few moments, and press the trash can, which is the last button. So now we have a clean glog, as you can see, and we can start creating. We will be creating this glog based on our recent science project where we created a garden with the community, and you will be documenting the growing process of the plants that you planted, as well as comparing and contrasting how different climates affect what different plants can grow. So this toolbar at the top is fairly simple to work. You click on the word, so text if you want to insert text. There's a drop-down menu with categories of different types of speech bubbles. So let's just say you click this. You want to use it. You might want a cartoon one. It looks bubbly. And then we can just minimize it, and I will show you how to use the other tools in a minute. So you just click on a tool, move it around. You can make it bigger. You can rotate it. And when you want to insert text, you double click, type in a word, and this menu will pop up, and you can change the font once it's highlighted. Change the font, italicize it, change the color, whatever you want to do, you can mess around with it, change how big it is. Now, this toolbar at the top of the image, this first one means that you can bring it in front of another object. The second is you will hide it behind another. The third button is it'll make a copy of the exact bubble. The fourth is it will revert it back to what you did before. So before we had it big, we had it small, so it reverted it back to that. The next button is a lock button, which is going to be very helpful when you rearrange the things. It'll basically keep it locked and you can't move it or do anything. And just to unlock it, you just click on it and press the unlock. And like we said earlier, is the trash can. So that's text. And if you want to insert anything else, you can just click on the plus sign to get the toolbar back. Graphics will be clip art that's already on the website, and there's different categories you can pick and choose. Now, listen carefully because the next few things will be important, as I'm not going to explain all of them. Image, audio, video, and data tabs will be exactly the same. So if I click on image, you can either click on the first up arrow button, which you can insert something from your file, which, like I said earlier, you can use the images in our class folder. The next button is you can insert a web address if you were to go to Google search and look for an image, and it'll just pop right in there. Or you can use the camera, which is a grab tool. The grab tool, you can either grab a video, an audio, or an image. And that basically means that you can, on the spot, take an image on the computer, record something, or make a video right then and there. For this project, I would like you to create at least 2 grab audio recordings explaining some part of the project. So like I said, image, audio, video, and data will look exactly the same. Wall is simply changing the background of the poster itself. And again, you can insert a picture, the web address, or the grab tool, or create something from the gallery or use a solid color. The page works the exact same way, except you're changing the actual outer background. So if I were to go ahead and change the wall, let me just do a solid color, make it red, it'll change the background. If I use the page, just do a blue, it'll change the outer portion of it. So you can mess around with that and have fun. And you always want to remember to save your work because we don't want to have to start over. You make sure that your blog name is your name so it's easier to include. And you can choose the discipline as science, the topic as cycles and processes. We're grade 3. You want to press finished and save. Be creative as you want, and you will have 2 class periods to work on this. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you and enjoy.